The Chicago Sky just won their second game in a row. This was a gutsy win, a gritty win. They had to go win this game. It wasn't given to them. There was momentum swings back and forth at the beginning of the game. It was a lot of ties. Chicago took a lead. But all in all, it was one of those grind out games. Both teams, it was a slugfest type of games. Both teams did go on a few runs, which was exciting. But at the end of the day, Chicago came out on top, and it was led by Ariel Atkins this time. We seen the same two teams play, 2 days ago, and Camilla led the game there. But today was Ariel Atkins. Camilla she did not have her best game today. And I think it wasn't even that deep. The coach found something in the small ball lineup he went to. He was trying out a small ball lineup with Courtney, Beck Allen. Why am I drawing a blank? Courtney, Ariel Atkins. That's what threw me off. Beck Allen and Kia Nurse and Angel was out there. And that kind of sparked that last quarter run. I know a lot of us was like, okay, when are you putting the starters back in? And he stagnant a little bit and just threw Angel back in the game and brung in Beck Allen with some of the bench players, and then brought back in Vanderloot, if I remember correctly. It just was a bit of a stagger of what we are used to seeing. And I enjoyed seeing it. I was a little skeptical of it because that left Angel alone to go at both the bigs on the other team, but she was able to handle that, and it came out and looked productive. They went on a little bit of run at the end. The offense start flowing. You could see the fast tempo they were playing at. So that actually worked out really good. So I don't know if it was necessarily Camilla's playing too bad to play her, but I think it was like, we're kind of finding something that worked, because when the bench was in, they were doing good. You could see the bench. Haley was in there, and Mick was in there, and you can kind of see what the bench was doing. And then he swapped out, I think, Haley and Mick, and brung in, Sleuth, Beck Allen, and Angel. I forget who all came out at that time, but he brung in some of the starters to mix with the bench players that were playing good, and it looked like something there. He might have found a way to incorporate the starters and the bench players together. And then this is a new thing. He's figuring it out. It's a totally new roster, totally new coaching staff. So he is figuring it out, and I think he found something that situationally could work. So I was excited to see that small ball lineup. Angel started off with a rough first half as far as the shooting percentage. I think it was like 1 for 9 in the first, but I don't think she missed a shot in the second half. I don't think she missed a shot at all in the second half. So she was turning around. It's a game of runs, game of halves, games of quarters, game of possession. So that shows her just being headstrong. Most people are like, I don't even want to touch the ball, but she was like, no, I'm going to keep going. I'm trying to win a game. And we seen her pull through in that second half and finish a lot more, hit some free throws. But the big thing to me was I really like watching the nuances of the game. I'm not focused on reading the stat sheets. The big thing for me is her defense was great. I seen her shut down full possessions by switching, and then causing a turnover. That's something you want to see. That's in her wheelhouse. That's how she's really going to dominate and affect the game on the defensive end, on rebounding. Those are the things. If you get some points out of her, that's extra. But where she's going to truly dominate is the defense and rebounding. And also her being a ball handler. A lot of her passes don't directly turn into assists. They're more so hockey assists, or she's starting the action, which really makes Vanderloot another scoring option. And when she's bringing up the ball, she's running the play. And that's something that I've seen that happened a few times. Vanderloot had 14 points because she's allowed to be a scoring option at the right times. She sometimes picks times it's not the right time, but she gets to be a scoring option because she has Angel playing the point guard, or Angel setting the action, or calling the plays. And that shows the versatility of what Angel can do on the court. Again, if you judge her off of a shooting percentage or whatever you want to do, you're missing the boat. Angel does so much more than just puts up shot attempts. Let's look at the game by the numbers. Ariel Atkins had a welcome home game. She's from Dallas. Duncanville produces the best basketball players out here in Dallas. So she put up 26, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. I'm sorry. 4 steals. So Ariel Atkins was on it today. She led the team in scoring. That is something I think we've all realized we need her to do, is be that scoring option. And once she turned it on in the second half, you start seeing everything open up for everybody else that was on the court. That's when Angel, I think, didn't miss another shot, was in the second half. Once Atkins gets going, you're drawing in so many defense, so many eyes. The off ball is focused a little bit more. The person off ball on defense is focused a little bit more on Ariel Atkins when she has the ball, which allows the rest of the players to go one-on-one, or if they help, they might have a wide open shot. So Ariel Atkins, when she does this team is going to be really, really hard to stop. And when she has somebody that comes along with her, like Courtney Vanderloot did and Angel Reese did. Angel got a lot of her work done at the free throw line because her shots weren't falling. But when you get somebody to come along with a 26-point game, you get 2 other people in double digits, now you're looking like something. This is when your team is looking like, oh, they came to play. And then you got Kia Nurse, who threw in an additional 11 points. 2 of them were 3-pointers, and they looked like they were in good rhythm, good timing. So she did step it up and play really, really great today. And again, Vanderloot didn't have the best shooting percentage. She got her shots up though, but you kind of need that from another vet when you have Ariel Atkins going. And at the beginning of the game, Angel was struggling, Camilla was struggling, so somebody needed to step up and be that second option. And Courtney was going to get the shots up to do it. She was going to put her team. She was going to try to put her team in position to win this game. So she came out with 15 points. 7 assists and 7 rebounds. That's big time. She did a little bit of everything. I know Haley only played 10 minutes, but she was a +8 because when she was in the game, they went on a run in that second half, and she was a part of that run. She did not get any buckets this game, which is fine. This is our rookie. She's developing, but here she is. What did she do? 4 and 4. 4 rebounds. Oh, no, 4 rebounds. I thought it was 4 and 4. 4 rebounds and 1 assist. She just came in was another ball handler for our team that we didn't look like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do with 0 ball handlers, with nobody handling the ball? She came in and did what she needed to do for the 10 minutes she was in the game. It was good to see. You know, she's still filling out. She's still learning, but it's a lot of pressure being on this team. 1, there's a lot of eyeballs, and 2, this team is fighting to get back in the winning category and get competitive within the standing. So every minute she was in the game was absolutely important. And like I said, she helped take that bench mob and go and went on a run with them. So salute to Haley. That's our rookie. I always want to give her some kudos when she's in there and being productive. I'm still wondering why Mojo doesn't get any minutes. I know she's healthy, but she's not getting any minutes. Rachel Banham, she had 1 bucket. She had 5 points. She was in there for some of that run too, but the production, even on the defensive end, let alone her offense, wasn't flowing. It's getting spooky, and we're seeing her minutes go down more. Last game I think she had 4, so she got a little bit more this time, but I think she's at where she needs to be, maybe 10 to 7 minutes a game. Give us that spell off the bench. And again, Rebecca Allen played 24 minutes. I think in that second half, coach seen something that was working. 1, she was in that run with the bench players, and also when he did that stag and made Angel the small ball 5, she was a part of that lineup, so she got some big minutes, and she produced for her. She had 7 points. She put up 3, made 3 buckets. Did not hit a 3 this game, I believe, which is rare for her, but that's a good thing. That's why a lot of fans are like rooting for her to get more starter minutes, because she can produce mid-range shots. She'll attack the basket, and she was a defensive player of the year overseas, so she slides them puppies. She gets them feet moving. E-Will came and gave us a solid 15 minutes. She put up 8 points, and she was a part of that run. I do believe she was on when they went on that run. She was a part of that too. And E-Will's gonna be that steady vet. She's still coming off an injury, still getting her feet up under her. But that's E-Will. These are the nights. This is what we're gonna see from E-Will probably every night. She's gonna come in, give you 10 to 7 points a game, grab some rebounds, block some shots. Make the defense think twice when they come into the paint. But the player of the game had to go to Ariel Atkins. Way to step up and be that scoring threat that we need. And again, like I said, when she's on this, that opens it up for everybody. That's why the second half looked completely different than the first half, because she got to cooking and made the defense really pay attention on her. And as soon as, they want to help her, they're overly focused on her, that allows somebody else to get some buckets. So this was a great second win. It was gritty. You got to see some stuff transfer from last game to this game. And also with Camilla struggling, you got to see other people step up. Camilla had 23 last game. This game, she had under 10 points, and you got to see other people step up. And that's the sign of a good team, to where, hey, if you down, I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna go. We got your back. If you don't have it going today, we're gonna keep it going because we got other players on this team that can get the job done and produce. That was a gutsy win, but it was great to see. I guess I got to start asking people to follow, like, and subscribe, that kind of stuff. I never do that in my videos, but people are telling me to start reminding people. So go ahead and hit that follow. So what's it called? Follow? No, that's social media. Hit that subscribe button. Stay connected with me. And I guess turn a bell on wherever that is on the screen. I'm AJ. This is my mic. Peace.